Hey everybody,
Hi guys,
Mr. and Mrs. Traveler here,
Low Cost Beauty Channel.
coming to you live from in front of the beautiful water with the sailboats and don't you wish you had a place right there in front of the water?
This is our neighborhood.
Yes, so nice.
We just found a spot and we said, let's film.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to try to find different locations for you guys, take you along on little adventures with us.
Sure.
So anyway, welcome to another Hot Topic Thursday.
It's Hot Topic Thursday. It's really hot.
Muy caliente, huh?
Oh yeah.
You want to give them your spiel?
As you know, before Mr. Traveler reads the questions, I do not see them. I like to be surprised like you guys are.
You got it out.
I finally did it without a retake.
Alrighty, LaTanya Anderson.
Hi, LaTanya.
She would say, hi, can you please tell me the difference between playlist productions and regular shows on Carnival? I was on the Carnival Sunshine last year and they had playlist production. It was great. Now I'm going on to Valor, which does not have the playlist production.
Okay, good question. Thank you for your question, LaTanya.
Thank you for the question. Yeah, you're right. And you can actually go on the Carnival website and put in playlist production and you can see the ships that it's on, and the Valor is not one of them.
Right.
Basically what it is it's a performance that Carnival has set up, and they have a producer for the show, and they come up with a really nice Broadway style type of show made specifically for the cruise line. Usually there's a theme on it. I think they have a Motown one.
Yes.
A few different themes.
Chicago one.
Yeah. And
They have some good ones.
And so the difference between that and say they bring somebody on board the ship to do a magic juggling act and that kind of thing, or some singers on board,
Right.
which is different from the production. So the playlist productions are things that Carnival actually has spent the time and resources to get somebody to produce a show for the cruise line.
Right.
And that's what those are.
Yeah.
And
Like Blue Man Group and all that, that's something totally different.
right. So yeah, so they really do a pretty good job on it.
They do. We like the show.
We enjoy the shows, and they're gonna have a lot of skills to do a lot of the dancing and balancing on a ship that's moving.
You got to be healthy and in shape to be on a boat that's rocking all the time and still perform. That's hard.
Yeah, we've seen some really cool stuff on there, and you're like, wow, how they do that? The ship was rocking. Really.
Right.
It's like, wow, okay,
It's rough. Yeah.
So shouts out to them. They worked really hard. We saw them on the Carnival Breeze, the behind the scenes.
We did.
And it's amazing all the stuff they go through behind the scenes.
We were able to meet the choreographers, the dancers, and it is awesome how much effort they have to put into each single time they perform.
Yeah, had to change the outfits so quickly, and then changing the sets.
Yes.
We went up on the stage. You could see all the marks on the stage where the different sets go, and it was like, wow, how do they keep track of all this stuff?
Yes, it's grueling, but they love it, and you have to have a passion to do that in order to do it. So thank you for your question.
Thank you, LaTanya.
Thank you, LaTanya.
Okay, our man Sydney Foster.
Hi, Sydney.
He said, I hope you guys are getting settled down in Florida.
We trying.
We're working on it.
Actually, we're moving again.
When you guys see this video, we'll be moving the next day.
Yes.
Again. To our permanent place for now.
No, not really permanent.
Yeah, well, we're going to rent for a year and see what happens.
Yeah.
So anyway,
check out the neighborhood.
It's so much to do. We're busy all the time because we're exploring.
Yes, we try to check out our neighborhood to see what's really popping around here.
Yes, so we love it. What do you think about travel insurance for cruises and or flights? Also, would you get the travel insurance from a third party or through the cruise line or airline? Excellent question.
Thank you for that. Good question. Insurance is good.
Yes.
Pros and cons.
Yes, insurance is good. What we typically do, and I've covered this before a couple other times, but it's been a while. Typically, I have a dollar amount in my head, and for me, it's usually around $2,000. If I'm investing $2,000 of my money into a trip,
right,
and especially if that trip is, like a year away, I would usually go ahead and get the insurance just in case.
Sure, anything can happen.
If I'm spending $2,000 and the trip is like a month away,
yes,
I'm not going to worry about it because I know pretty much
you're gonna make it.
I'm going to go on the cruise.
Right.
Unless something really crazy happens. I hope it doesn't, but that's what the insurance is for, right?
Yes. If we 6 months out and we're traveling like to Alaska.
Yeah. So yeah, so let's take that for example,
Or Australia.
Alaska, Hawaii, Australia, something like that.
A
Okay,
whole nother continent.
let's take Australia. That's a good one because we're thinking about doing Australia. I hope you guys saw that. The fish just jumped out of the water.
It scared me.
I hope you guys saw that. Anyway, Australia is one of the places that we're talking about we want to go to. So the airfare is between $4,000 and $5,000 by itself.
Just the airfare.
Just the airfare. So we're not talking hotel. We're not talking the cruise. You know, so we're looking at $7,000, $8,000 for Australia.
Right.
So we will have insurance.
Yes, we will.
Yes.
That's worth it. What does insurance cover?
Well, this is where you talk about the cruise line versus the third party.
Right.
If you're working with a travel agent, like let's say, for instance, if you were working with me, we have a insurance policy that covers. It covers everything. It covers what you want it to cover. It can cover everything. It can cover specific things.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah, it's totally up to you.
Make sure you contact Mr. Traveler.
Yes, www.mr-traveler.com.
The best travel agent ever.
Why, thank you. That's a shameless plug.
That's a shameless plug.
But anyway, yeah, so the cruise line has very good insurance also in case you miss the cruise. If you're booking directly with them, or even if you're booking with a travel agent, if you prefer to have the cruise line's insurance, it's just up to you.
Yeah.
But for us, it's a certain dollar amount that we have in our head.
It's an economical choice that has to be made. Either you want it or you don't. You have to figure out what's covered, what's not.
Yep.
It's totally up to who you're booking it with.
That's right. So thanks for the questions.
Thank you, Sydney.
And on the note, we do get a lot of our elderly customers are the ones who really get a lot of the insurance on there.
Sure they do, because anything can happen.
Yeah, so appreciate the question. Thank you, Sydney.
Thank you.
And now, guys, that's going to do it for the questions.
Yes.
But I wanted to put this little saying that I found online. I wanted to share with you guys.
Here it is.
And I try to refrain from getting into politics, especially on this channel, because we don't want to make any enemies.
Well, it's voting time. People should be voting, and everybody's aware of what time it is, so we might as well talk about it.
Nothing divides friends quicker than talking about politics.
Exactly. You know who your friends and who's not your friends when you talk about voting.
But it's so much back and forth banter between this person, and I think that everybody can agree. Both of the major party candidates this time around
it's controversial.
They both have their shares of flaws. Let's put it like that.
And they also have their shares of positivities.
So I just wanted to share this with you because let's remember that our Constitution says "we the people," and I think that's very important. And the quote says, I'm going to read it to you now. Long after this election is over, Trump and Hillary will still be rich. Half of us will be able to claim we won. The other half of us will have 4 years to say, that's why I didn't vote for that person. Just remember that we live in a different America than they do. We have to live, work, eat with each other in our America. We don't get to hop on a private jet and fly away from our community's problems. We are what makes this country what it is, not the president. We are what makes this country great. He or she will not stop crime in your neighborhoods. He or she will not stop you from stealing your identity. And he or she will not stop anyone from shooting up our local nightclubs. Hillary will not come teach your child right from wrong, but you can. Trump will not come to your home and teach her math, but you can. We, as a united people with sound morals, values, and ethics, can make this country whatever we want. Vote from whoever you want, but remember, we are the ones who shape our communities, not them.
Not Trump or
So I thought that was a really powerful thing.
Comment below and let us know what you think about that quote.
Yeah.
This election is really, really interesting, but we have to have action. You have to vote.
Yeah. But it starts at home. Have pride in your community. Help somebody in your community. Love on one another. Just love somebody a little bit more each day, and we can spread a little bit more of that around. Our country will continue to do better.
And maybe we can get somewhere.
That's absolutely right. So that's a hot topic for you.
It starts with us.
That's
you
it.
Guys, us.
And we appreciate you guys. The best subscribers
ever.
Anyway, guys, thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Life's short.
Have fun.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, guys.
Mr. and Mrs. Trevor.